The Vengeful Ghost, a solved case. This strange story began on February 21st, 1977, when police found the dead body of Teresita Basa. The woman, aged 48, was lying on the floor of one of the top floors of a Chicago building. She had been stabbed to death and partially burned. Like so many other hopeful immigrants, Basa had come to the United States from the Philippines in search of work and a better life. She had worked as a respiratory therapist at Edgewater Hospital, and police were groping in the dark looking for a motive for her death. At first, it was suspected that she might have been killed by a friend. But the solution to the case was posed by the ghost of Basa. Dr. Jose Chua and his wife worked at the same hospital, but they had not been particularly close friends with the woman. But one evening, while they were at their home in Skokie, a small town near Chicago, Mrs. Chua unexpectedly went into a trance. She went into the bedroom and lay down. Then out of her mouth came a strange voice speaking in Tagalog, the language of the Philippines, and said, "I am Teresita Basa." The strange voice accused a hospital orderly of the murder. Mrs. Chua awoke from her hypnotic sleep, but she had several more in the days that followed, and each time she declared, in the voice of the murdered woman, that the orderly, a young black man named Alan Showery, had robbed her of her jewelry and had given her woman his ring with a pearl. Dr. Chua, shaken by these allegations, had no choice but to contact the police. His call was passed to two veteran investigators, Joseph Stakula and Lee Eplin. Dr. Chua's story naturally left them skeptical, but they, lacking other elements to solve the case, decided to proceed with investigations. When they met with the Chuas, they wanted to know flatly what the late Teresita Basa had said. In particular, they wanted to know if Teresita had revealed that she had been raped before she was murdered. There had been no rape, and the policeman had asked the question to see if the couple would follow the false lead, but the Chuas did not take the bait. The policemen were impressed by all the details of the crime that the couple seemed to know. Even now, Agent Stachula wrote sometime later, "I'm not quite sure I believe the way this information would have been obtained. At any rate, it was all completely true." Working through these elements, the police searched Showery's apartment and found Teresita's jewelry. He also found his pearl ring, which Showery had given to his woman. Crushed by the evidence, Showery confessed to the murder and was later convicted. The case was officially closed in August, solved all let believe by Teresita's ghost.